Three, two, one. Hey, yo, it's your boy Pac-Man. I'm back at it again with another video. And as promised, I got my boy, Chris D. Pirate. I'm saying bro number 3. You know what I'm saying? He coming fresh off his store championship finish out in Goodlettsville, Tennessee at the Next Level Games. And he got 3rd place with Bonney, right? And this is the leader, Bonney. Chris, why did we play Bonney, bro?
So I've been playing Bonney for a while now. I've been playing it since after EB. So I've just been liking Bonney. It's a green control deck. I've been playing green for a lot of sets now since the game came out. But I think it's the most generic green leader that has stayed relevant, especially with the support recently.
Right.
So I've been really liking it.
Okay. And if you can, just go ahead and dive into the profile.
Yeah.
Why Bonney? What does it do?
So this is Bonney. On opponent's attack once per turn, I can rest 1 Dawn to basically get out of a swing.
Okay.
So if they have 2 swings, leader and a character, when the first one attacks, I can rest the other.
Okay.
So it slows down the game long enough for me to get my engine going of the bodies that I want to play.
All right, let's dive into the profile. Good old Bonney, guys.
So I'm running 8 low-cost blockers.
Okay.
Rocinante is pretty standard. It's been in most green decks up to this point. On opponent's turn, if one of my rested characters is to be removed, I can trash this instead.
Gotcha.
And 3-cost Rosie, this is a card that I teched in. A lot of people have been playing 3-cost Bart instead, but I realized I can get a lot more value out of this than Bart because it's a blocker, 3/4, same stat. On opponent's attack, I can restand it.
Okay.
So that means on my turn, I can swing with it aggressively, and as soon as they attack, it becomes a blocker again.
Right. And
So
if they attack it, it did what its job.
Yeah, and if
too.
they attack it, then it's still blocked anyway.
Right.
So it worked out.
So we got 8 low-cost blockers. Nice.
Yep. That's my defense.
All right.
These are my 2Ks.
All right. So it looks like we're on 11 2Ks.
11 2Ks.
All right. And why these specific 2Ks?
So Izzo's been hard to argue with since he came out.
Okay.
3 costs, stat line's okay. On play, rest of 4 costs.
Okay.
That's a lot of blockers in the game, and any early game that can just be problematic gets out of the way. Tashigi just came out.
Right.
Really great protection.
Okay.
If one of my green characters is to be removed, I can rest this instead.
Right. Okay.
Protects most of my board as long as this is on board.
For sure. Annoying.
Yes. And then Scratchman, on play, rested 2 cost. It's a cheaper version of Izzo, a little more restricted, but there are still decks that run 2-cost blockers, like Teach,
Like you.
and like me.
All right.
In the mirror, it's great.
Okay.
So it's just, if I ever need it, I can play it. If not, it's still the 2K.
All right. Nice. Nice.
Yep. That's my counter. As for mid game, for Cavendish,
Okay.
5/6, 1K, on play and when attacking, restands 2 Dawn as long as I don't have another Cavendish.
Okay.
So it lets me tempo out a little
And
more
ex-
aggressively.
And extend your turn.
Yep.
Got it. We love turn extenders.
Yup. 4 carrots, great tempo play as well. On play when attacking, an opponent's character of 7 or less will not restand.
Okay.
So it gives me that board control in the mid game where I'm trying to drag out the game longer.
All right.
Because now if you have 3 bodies, this stuns 1, you have 2 again. With leader, I'm only dealing with 1 attack.
Heard.
Smoker. I've been loving this card since it dropped.
Yeah, I like Smoker. Smoker's really strong, man. It's such a good card.
5/7 stat line, vanilla stat, no counter, but it has banish. That banish can be really oppressive.
Crazy.
Yeah. Also, activate main once per turn, I can restand a Dawn. Sequencing can become a little tricky with Cavendish because you can't restand Dawn after this using characters, so Cavendish always has to come first. But more often than not, I'll just play out my turn before I pass, activate Smoker, get my Dawn back for later.
Right. Yeah.
It's been great. And then I'm at 2 Bonnies, 5-drop.
Yeah, we talked about this card a lot, man. At first
did.
it wasn't in the deck, and then we put it in the deck. Tell them why.
So it's at 2 because I don't feel like you play it a lot, but it can just slow down your opponent just enough. You can keep them from playing off on curve. You can get out of a big body swing late game. It on play can rest can keep rested either a rested Dawn or a rested character.
No limitation.
No restriction.
Because I know this one has the character has a restriction.
This caps at 7. This late game, if you have a 10 drop that I can't deal with, stun it for a turn.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Or you're going to 10, freeze a Dawn. No 10 drop for you.
No 10 drop for you.
Yeah. So
Alright.
this is my mid game.
Gotcha.
More often than not, I want to go first, and I'm playing a 5 drop on 5.
Yeah.
Either this or this.
With 14, you should see one.
Yeah. More often than not, I will have a 5 drop on curve, and if it's smoker, I'm already ahead.
Right. All right. That's a strong mid game.
Yeah.
All right. What we got next?
Next, we got a little bit of a heavier blocker, Basil Hawkins. He's just a sticky blocker. 6'7", hard to get rid of, and if it would be removed on my opponent's turn, if they have anything active on their board, I can rest that instead of this getting removed.
Bro,
So he's just hard to get rid of.
super hard.
Yeah. He's just at 2 because he does have no counter,
Right.
and he's a little harder to get out,
Right.
but once he's out, he's not leaving the board until I just chump with it.
Right.
Going into our late game, Hody Jones.
Best green SR. I
Yep.
said this in Alan's video. I'll say it again. Best green SR.
Yes, sir. Rest 2 things, get him out of the way. Comes in with rush for 8. Can't argue with it. Got it at 4 because I need to see at least one every game. I'm either playing it on curve just to mitigate board,
Right.
or I'm going for game with it.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah,
Just clutch.
super clutch. 8 drop kid. Surprisingly, I'm down to 2 just because I'm playing it if I need to buy myself another turn or 2. If I know my opponent can't deal with it, I'll play it early.
Right.
But if I know they can deal with it, I'm playing it last second. Buy me one more turn to go for game.
Right. Make them waste resources.
Exactly.
Got it. Still such a strong card. I mean, I know a lot of decks still run it at 4, but it's very, very good. Putting it at 2. I know we've been back and forth a lot on the ratios.
Yeah.
And 2 has felt fine for you.
2's felt fine. The
Like,
games where I need to see it, I'm
you-
mulliganing for it. And if I don't need to see it and it shows up, we
It
take
shows
it.
up. We take it. All right. Go ahead.
9 drop Shanks. This is the best removal in the deck. It is very expensive, but on play, KO anything rested.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on 9 Dawn and you slap this down on curve and you have Smoker, you can untap it, or if you have Cabot, you can untap
Exactly.
Dawn. So it's really strong. And then even on your 10 Dawn turn, you still have the 1 Dawn left over to use the ability to blow something up. So that's actually really good. I
Yeah.
do like this addition to the deck.
Yeah, and the 11k stat line is really hard for other decks to get over.
Man, I know when you play that against me with Marco, it was like, I have to do weird numbers, but I can get there. So,
Yeah.
But it's a very strong card.
Takes a lot of commitment.
For sure.
Then, this is my ace, Zoro,
The GOAT.
the GOAT. If I get to 9 Dawn and I'm not dead yet, I'm slamming this every time.
So what is the minimum life you want to be at slamming this down?
Comfortably, I want to be at 3. If I'm at 2, and I think I can still survive because I have blockers or I have counter, I can still play it at 2.
Okay.
2 is the sketchy line.
sketchy
If I'm
line.
at 1, I can't play anymore.
Okay, yeah. 1 is just dead. I mean, that's in most games now. I mean, most decks can't really survive if they have 1 life and they want to play the
Right.
big boss because then they tap out. But being a 9 cost, like
Yeah,
this,
it
like this
takes my
Shanks,
whole turn to get out.
Takes your whole
but
turn to get out.
If it survives for another turn, I'm either destroying your board or I'm putting you in lethal range.
Right. 100%. I saw you drop this a couple times, and you dropped it in the mirror.
I dropped it in the mirror.
And the mirror was disgusting because
Yeah.
you actually didn't swing with this first, which I was actually happy you didn't because
Yeah.
you had the 9 drop Shanks on board.
Yep.
And you was like, Shanks first.
Yeah.
So that was
11K
actually
over 9.
11 over 9. They tapped this down to force you to untap it. So that's the beauty about this card. Against
Yeah.
the mirror, doesn't
the
matter
mirror
if
is
you
great.
rest this, I still get 2 swings.
Yeah. Because it's when attacking and activate main restands itself.
Right.
So it's getting 3 attacks every turn.
Every turn.
And in the mirror, I'll just swing it twice, leave it active, pass,
sure.
so that they don't kill it with
their
this.
Shanks. Right. 100%. 100%.
It's been feeling really good. It's at 3 because there's some matchups I have to see it, like
Right.
Teach,
Right.
but and the mirror.
Okay.
And that leaves us with these.
All right.
So because of all the high end you just saw, it's a lot of bricks.
right. 100%.
And if I see all my 9 drops starting hand, I have no counter. So these come in really clutch, just getting extra bricks out of my hand. If I see all my Zoros, I can pitch one. And it just gives me a little more longevity that I need.
Right.
And if I see it out of life early, and I don't need the counter, rest of 4.
Rest of 4, easy peasy.
And
lemon
we'll swing at
squeezy.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the deck profile, sir. I do appreciate it, and thank you, for letting me get that. You want to talk about your matchups again, or you want just them to watch the pod for that?
They can watch the pod for that. I will say, out of what I went through today, Hawkins felt really nice yesterday. It was between Hawkins and Bonney, the cards that I was a little shaky on adding. But Hawkins definitely proved his point yesterday. He came in super clutch.
The two of the 3 2-ofs in the deck.
Yeah. So these are the 2 2-ofs. I was debating if I wanted to just even out my ratios or keep them in. Hawkins proved his point. He said, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
Bonney, I didn't get her super involved yesterday. She just countered a lot. But I think I also didn't see a good matchup spread for her. I think she's better into like more grindy, longer games. A lot of the games yesterday was one of us is going to win and it's going to happen soon.
Right. And
so finishing up the deck list, what is not included, surprisingly, is any kind of searcher. Bonney searcher ended up getting cut. Baby 5 searcher I cut a while ago.
Right.
But the main reason being, a lot of these good mid-game cards that we've been getting as support are not searchable anymore.
Right.
So Cavendish and Kid, 2Ks are still searchable, but at the end of the day, those aren't the primary cards that I need to see every game.
Right. And in the Bonney mirror, did they play the searcher?
They did play the searcher. They played 2 searchers, actually.
Did they whiff?
They didn't whiff, but they were grabbing 2Ks.
Right.
I said, that's fine. You can grab your 2Ks. And sure, I have to spend a little bit more work getting rid of them, but I'm still building my board, and you're not countering these swings.
Right.
So sure, I'm not swinging life, but I'm building my board. You haven't produced anything yet.
Right.
So that time that you're buying for yourself, I'm capitalizing on, progressing my board faster than you are.
Understandable. So, hey, man, no searcher Bonney, baby.
No searcher Bonney. It's been a move, and I'm liking it.
All right, man. And now moving forward with all the data that we're about to have come out and what we already know as far as like over in the east, like Lim won an event over there. I'm not sure what one treasure box because their top 32 is going on right now, but I'm pretty sure that footage will be out or what wins that soon, and then Nami winning, and then Shanks winning this event. How do you feel about Bonney moving forward? You think it's still strong? Do you think you'll change anything?
I do think I could see some changes happening going forward. I will say, I don't think it's the best pick into this meta necessarily. I don't think it's bad. I think it's a decent pick.
Right. And it was what you were most comfortable with at the time.
It was definitely what I was most comfortable with. I think my bad matchups are definitely Lim I can struggle with. That's where Bonney comes in.
Right.
I didn't see any Lims yesterday, but the Bonnie's good in that matchup.
Yeah, I did. I smoked them, but I took care of it for you.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Lim is a tough matchup. Shanks, I've been wrestling with that matchup a lot. I'm still slightly unfavored, but it's winnable.
Gotcha. Okay, and you got any shout outs?
Shout out to my playtesting team, the I'm Saying Bros.
Yeah. The other one's over there.
Yo.
So
yeah, and just everyone I've been grinding with, getting all these matchups in to prepare. And shout out Google Games.
Yeah, Google. We're here right now, Google, chilling, big chilling.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the deck profile yet again. Can't wait to see what you're going to cook up next. Now you're free to cook.
I'm free
you
to
get
cook
to put
now.
that chef hat on till Nats, you feel me? So it's me and I'm Saying Bro number 2 left to get our invites and the rest of One Peach. But yeah, if you guys got a problem, tell them kiss your ears. That's what we do. Peace, love. We gone.